Hello everyone, my name is Shamira, aka Mimi. If you are new, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. I would like to thank everyone for watching my videos, for sharing, for subscribing, and for my likes, It's greatly appreciated. I'm trying to grow my channel, so I really would appreciate you guys like really, commenting, getting involved, uh just commenting what you guys would like to talk about. So, enough of that. Before I get started, I like to get grounded. My grounding exercise is with getting connected to the four elements: earth, air, water, and fire. Now for my fire today, I finally found my sage that my son, hid, and I found my air. So let's get a good light on it. I cracked my window so it won't be as smoky, and I also cracked it because, gotta release those negative energies. Keep the good ones in. So, oh, this one is a little stubborn. It doesn't really want to light. Okay, I have a good burn on it. Okay, it's a nice burn. So I'm clearing my energies, you know, letting go of the negative, allowing the positive to flow through us. Okay, I'm gonna let that burn. I'm gonna set it down. I really don't think that it's burning. It's not holding the burn. It's kind of a good energy. When I was told by someone, it was like an older woman, she told me when the sage is burning a little fast, that means it's doing its job and it's getting all the negativity out. But if it's burning really slow, you're surrounded by positive energy. So, like I said, it's a little slow. That's a good thing. You want slow. Okay. Got a feather, let it flow. And of course I have my water for my water element. And today's stone is, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it correctly. It's lapis lazuli, and it's a marbled uh, blue and white stone. And this is basically to clear the third chakra, which is the throat chakra. Now, the throat chakra, it's about communicating truth and just communication overall, just communication. Whenever your throat chakra is blocked, some people tend to lie. Um, they tend to sugarcoat things. They tend to be passive aggressive in what they need and what they want from other people. They don't speak clearly. So most of it can stem from the fear of offending someone or just, you know, being misunderstood. But because they don't speak their truth, they actually cause the misunderstandings by not speaking and saying what you mean. Um, well, I feel say what you mean what you say. If you don't, then you'll always be misunderstood. And, no one likes to be misunderstood. No one wants to constantly repeat themselves. No one really likes conflict and confrontation. So, I know some moments, some instances, it can be helpful not to say what you really want to say, but any other time when it comes to getting what you want and what you deserve and what you need, especially from other people, what's expected from other people, it is important to say what you mean because a closed mouth does not get fed. And that is true in so many ways. So this stone right here is really helpful. So get you one. You can get it off Amazon for like $2 or something. Only if you struggle with that area. So, but before I get into anything, before I get to the topic of the day, I would like to do my other grounding exercise, which is the three deep breaths in and out. Okay, sit back, relax, get comfortable, eyes. Okay, so one in, one, okay. Open your eyes. We're centered, we're calm, we're relaxed. We're in the moment. Now, today's topic is family and support. Oh my goodness. This this topic can be split into different into other topics. It could lead to other topics, but my main thing today that I would really like to talk about is family, supporting your family. Now, we all have those family members where I mean they are deemed the black sheep of the family. Um, most of the time because of their negative behavior. So, like, we all have that cousin or sister or brother, sometimes friends too, who just mess up in life. I mean, like, really mess up in life, constantly find themselves in, situations that most of us don't really get into. And they always look for the whole family to bail them out. So when the whole family doesn't want to bail them out, they're like, I hate you. You never loved me. The drama. We all had that family member. So believe me, it's in your family, no matter how great you think your family is. There's always that one person that just, oh my goodness, that will cause the most problems, that will just cause havoc through the whole family. Um, and I'm not talking about those people. It's okay to not sometimes not support them, especially if their behavior is damaging to the whole family as a collective, especially themselves. Um, but I really want to get into, what it means to uh, seek support from family. We all have our dreams and our aspirations in life. And sometimes those dreams and aspirations don't really coincide with what our family believe we should be doing. Uh, their vision for us is not, it doesn't quite tie into what we really want, what we really desire. And I feel like personally, I've gotten this so many times in my life. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but I've had dreams and goals that I wanted to accomplish. And when I looked towards my family for some type of support, I wasn't really given that support. It was, I wouldn't really say it's negative, but it was, I didn't really get a lot of people who were for it. Like me starting this channel, a lot of people like, oh, and my family were like, and sometimes my friends too. That's not really you. That's not really your personality. Of course, you would think that because you don't really know who I am, separate from you guys. Um, we all are entitled to our own personal identity outside of our family. Of course, to our mothers and our fathers, we're still going to be their babies. To our sisters and our brothers, we're still going to be a little Day Day who used to suck her thumb. Little John who used to like, just a moment, you guys. Lonnie is woke. He was taking a nap. He's woke. Just give me a few. Sorry about that, you guys. I had to distract him, gave him his little phone. But you know what? Every time we get into a real juicy part of the story, he likes to he comes in on cue. So anyway, like I'm saying, your family will have a specific perspective of who they believe you should be, who you are. Um, Someone once told me that everyone has their own reality. They're the main character, and everyone else in their story and their life is just a plus. Now, we have specific roles that everyone plays in our family. So when they aren't playing those roles, we tend to come in and correct their mistake. So what I'm trying to say is that when you have a dream or a goal that doesn't quite match what your family has for you, they will discourage you in any way that they can, and they won't really support you. And this goes beyond just dreams. Um, Even with relationships, you have a relationship you want to go after. No, that person isn't right for you. Who are you to tell them that that person isn't right? Um, Everyone has their own journey in life. Everyone has their own mistakes to make. Allow them to make those mistakes. I'm not saying for parents who have children who are, this doesn't go for children. This goes for if your child or friend or cousin, sister, brother are of age, they're adults. They can make sound, rational decisions on their own. They don't need another human to take care of them. They are allowed to their own decision making, And when we tell our family, you can't do this because this, and that, and we project onto them what we think they should be doing, we hinder their growth. We block their blessings sometimes, and sometimes when that family member or that child wants to go off and venture into their own, find themselves, um, when we tell them no, they can't do that, we don't support it, we don't think it's good for them, we actually somehow block our own blessings. And that child can go off and become something huge, and whatever they want to do can become successful. And sometimes some family members look at family as a whole. They look at that as their heart. So if they're successful, their family is successful. And when we block their growth, we block their blessings, we block our own, because the child can become so successful that they share some of their success with us. So you never know. So if you have a cousin, you have a sister, a brother, a child who wants to really venture out and become themselves, just let them do it. They have a relationship they want to venture out into. Now, if it's not gonna hurt the family, or they're not gonna hurt themselves in some huge way, just let them do it, because sometimes it's lessons that they have to learn. We all have a purpose, and who are we to deny another person of their purpose because it doesn't quite fit into our perspective of who we think they should be, who they are. Of course, your baby is always going to be your baby, but they will become adults. They will make their own decisions, make their own mistakes. Just because something in your life didn't work out quite right, it doesn't mean they're not going to work out. Everyone has their own spin, their unique talent. It works out for some than others. Say if okay, just move it to the side, okay? Okay. Um, so sometimes, say if I'm a singer, and I fail at becoming this big artist. I mean, out of like 10 years, 10, 15 years, and I didn't succeed. So as my child gets older, he wants to become a singer, and I tell him like, no, because it's hard. And just because I failed doesn't mean he's gonna fail. He could be way better at it. Maybe that's his, unique talent that he just was born with. But me, I just wanted to do it just, for the fame. It wasn't in my heart to do it. So that's exactly why I failed. Um, don't discourage your family. Don't discourage your children. Don't block someone else's dreams just because you're jealous or because you think that's not their personality. Because it could be. You don't know them outside of your own reality. And when some parents will actually cut their children off financially and emotionally, um, withdraw from them, disown them because they're not following what their family want them to follow, And I feel like that is so wrong because if that's your family and you love them, unconditionally. Don't have conditions on your love. Like, I'm only gonna love you if you become a doctor. You okay? Be careful, please. Okay, be careful. I'm only gonna love you if you go to this school. I'm only gonna love you if you marry this person. You can't, come on. That is so wrong. Um, it's a lot of families in different cultures that I know who force their children to marry into other families because they know the parents. Like, let them go find love where they want to find love because that just creates more problems. It just creates a lot of blockages in their life. Give them unnecessary problems and obstacles to deal with. Down the road. That's when cheating comes in. I'm forced to be with a person that I don't even know. Our chemistry, we don't have great chemistry. It's off. Um, no one wants to be with someone in a relationship they don't want to be in because their family approves of it. Um, that would be a miserable situation. It might not happen in my culture, in my family, but I know it happens in the world. It happens. Um, a lot of cultures. So, definitely, if you really have a dream, you have a goal you want to go after it because you want to, not because you think it will make your family proud. Because at the end of the day, you'll find you're not really happy with it. It's not really genuine. So your whole heart doesn't go into it. You're just like slacking. And then you're jumping from one thing to another because you're trying to find yourself outside of what your family think you should be doing. That's not really living life. Um, you're allowing other people to live through you. So don't do it. Go for your dreams because you really want to do it. Even if your family does not support it, still go for it because if you don't, you'll just live a life of regret. Constantly regretting, like, I should have did this, I should have did that, I should have just went for it. Yeah, you should have. You should have. And it will be no one else's fault but yours because no one is holding a gun to your head. Even if it's family. It might make mama and nana kind of upset, but when mama and nana are dead, who's gonna take care of you? You know what I mean? So who's gonna be there? They're not, Um, don't get hung up on just receiving that support from family because you're not always gonna get it. So chase your dreams, achieve those goals, and some family, some family members, um, like I said, they'll project their failure on you, and they'll try to justify it. They'll try to they'll do anything just to keep you from doing what you really want to do and reaching um just they hold you back from your potential. They'll do it in any way possible. Like I said, they'll tell you, oh, this is hard. They'll try to scare you, scare you. Well, you have to do this. You want to become an actress or actor, you have to do this. It's a lot of work. Everything in life is going to be a lot of work. But if it's something that you really want to do in your heart, you're going to actually, part of you is gonna enjoy it. It might sound crazy, no, who want to enjoy hard work, but if you really love it, you breathe whatever you love, um it's just gonna it's gonna be so natural, so it's not gonna seem like work. um they'll even tell you, like I said, it doesn't seem like you. Of course it doesn't seem like me in your eyes, but I know who I am, you know who you are. Because if you get that, get those other people trying to discourage you from doing what you feel like is best for you, you're always going to go back and just, be a people's pleaser and do whatever it is favorable among society. If you're going to be the black sheep of the family, be the proud black sheep of the family. Do it as long as you're not, damaging anyone or hurting anyone in any way. Um, Proudly be you. Let that freak flag fly and just go on with your business. If you're gonna succeed. Even if you don't succeed, it is nothing more freeing than making a decision in your life and knowing that you're the only person that made that decision wholeheartedly. So, and also is nothing is more freeing than being rebellious against your family. Showing people that they're wrong when they tell you you can't do something. There's nothing like achieving something and then throwing it in their faces, because they deserve it. So, yeah, let it fly. Be you, love you, be that black sheep. Because I'm telling you right now, it's no one like you. So I don't want to keep rambling on. Lonnie is kind of like making a lot of noise, giving me cues to get off because I did promise to take him back outside. So if you guys like this video, definitely like it, share, comment, let me know, things about your family, situations that you were in when your family didn't want to support you. Definitely leave comments, you guys. I would like to know about, what's going on with you. Throw in some more topics that we can talk about. So, like I said, like, share, subscribe, comment. I really love to grow my channel. I am definitely gonna throw in a bonus probably tomorrow.
Mommy, my tummy hurt.
Okay, I'll be right with you. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna wrap it. Um, I'm gonna throw in a bonus for tomorrow because tomorrow is Sunday, but last week I did miss Sunday, so this will be the extra video for last Sunday. But yeah, I definitely will put out some more content. Like I said, Sundays and Wednesdays, and maybe a bonus. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and until next time, bye.
Okay, my turn.